Another day, another dollar with your homeboy Jermaine, and getting this morning off started with a cup of coffee. And I was sitting in Starbucks, and you guys know when you hear that Uber sound, you can hear that sound wherever you are. You can hear it from a mile away and you know exactly what it is. So I'm sitting in Starbucks and I hear that same exact sound. So I'm thinking, yeah, there's an Uber driver around, So I'm looking around to see who's the driver. It's this lady, the phone beeps like a couple times, and I guess she cancels the request or whatever. So what happens again? Okay, like maybe 20 seconds later, another request comes in. So this time she calls the customer. She asks the customer, she says, hey, are you going to the San Francisco airport? Obviously the customer said no. Then the driver said, hey, would you mind canceling? Because we can't cancel, it just comes to us and etc, etc. This is a really, really cheap service. To make a long story short, I guess the client canceled, but I thought that was kind of funny. She was just like, yo, can you cancel because you ain't going to the airport, and I got my destination filtered set for the airport, and yeah, you need to be going there, otherwise I ain't picking you up. Request another Uber. It's totally free for you to cancel. It's gonna ding me if I cancel. Just accepted the first pickup, and this one is a 2.4 surge. I was originally waiting on an UberEats request because my car is kind of dirty. Didn't want to really pick up people in the car, but the surge just went to like 3x in the marina. So I decided, look, let's just go online and see if we can get an UberX ride. Looks like today's gonna be another fun adventure. Just dropped that first rider off, and I was trying to go offline, and Uber told me, are you sure you want to go offline? It's surging right now. And I'm thinking, yeah, I'm sure I want to go offline. Otherwise, my finger would not have hit this button, Uber. This morning was kind of short on Uber this morning. I have a TaskRabbit gig at 9:30. I don't want to miss out on that gig, so it's one reason why I'm not just pushing Uber hardcore this morning. But before I go to that gig, I'm gonna run over to this Subway and grab a quick bite to eat really fast. And this TaskRabbit gig coming up is just a delivery gig. I'm gonna pick up something from like the Castro neighborhood, and I believe it's going to either Soma or the financial district. It's going downtown, so that should be pretty simple. And this delivery should take less than an hour. Cross my fingers I can go online with caviar around 10 a.m. and then, you know, get the really good bonuses around 10:30. And I have to go back to my house around 1:30 or 2 because I have to meet up with the people that are renting our rooms. So I got that. So today's gonna be a fun adventure. Today's gonna be a little bit different. I really got nothing planned for today. Usually I like sort of plan to do some Uber. I think I want to do Uber later in the day, but that could change if traffic's messed up. Like yesterday, traffic was a mess, and I was out grinding yesterday, and I didn't have the same results as I did, you know, 3-4 days in the past. So first things first, let's go eat some food and then get ready to rush off to this next TaskRabbit gig and make that moolah today. Everything except for no tomatoes, no black olives. Oil and vinegar and regular mustard. On both? On both? Yeah. Today Subway is hooking it up by a drink and a sandwich, and you get another sandwich free. So looks like I got some food today. Just picked up the TaskRabbit delivery, and pickup location is in Noe Valley. And usually I always turn down jobs in Noe Valley. On Caviar, on TaskRabbit. Main reason why I turn down jobs, like usually delivery jobs I turn down, is my phone never works here. Like it's always like flaky. Like when I went to pick up this delivery, I showed up to the customer's house. I texted the customer through the TaskRabbit app, and the app was sending and sending and sending, so I had to drive back down the hill to send the text message, and then I had to call the customer. So basically the cell phone service here just sucks. I try my best to avoid this area, but sometimes I just get suckered over here, especially on Uber rides, Uber Eats deliveries too. On TaskRabbit, you have to keep your acceptance rating up too. So when this client reached out and hired me, I just accepted it so I could keep my acceptance rating up. And this is a really short job too. This is gonna be less than an hour. I feel like the UPS man delivering this package. That gig's over with. That was really simple. Bill the client, leave a review. Task was really simple and easy. and it's almost 10 o'clock and I can go online with Caviar and get some of those bonuses. And I'm right downtown. How so convenient. What was I thinking when I came this way? They are dumping like dump truck loads over here and it's taking forever. But I'm not tripping, I'm just waiting on a Caviar request. There is a long line of cars behind me. They're probably thinking the same thing. Just accepted an order on UberEats, and the pickup and drop off is not that far away, and I accepted a TaskRabbit gig too. This TaskRabbit gig is a little unusual. The pickup is at 11:30. The drop off times is in between 1 and 2. The pickup and the drop off are both in the city, so I don't know. I pick up the item and then I drive to the drop off location and wait until 2 and still get paid meanwhile. Is that how this one works? I think that's how this one works. I'll have to check it out and see how it goes. Just finished this delivery. It was here at a school. See, look, let me show you guys. Yeah, there's the kids outside playing. This really makes me nervous to come to a school. It just reminds me of when I was a kid. Oh man, let's get out of here. Let's go. Life at a school is so much better than life in school. I guess when you're in school, you don't have to worry about bills and stuff like that. But gosh, being an adult is awesome. You wake up, you do what you want to do, or you do what you can. And yeah, something like that. I'm gonna shoot down to this TaskRabbit gig now, and I just got off the phone with the client. Now what I'm picking up for this one is like 16 cases of wine. And at first I was a little skeptical. I was thinking, well, I don't have a dolly or anything. I don't usually pick up, you know, 16 cases of wine. So I texted the client. I said, hey, does your building have loading dock? And she said, yeah, the building has a loading dock, and I also have people to help you. So as soon as you get here, just give us a call and we'll come out and bring everything to you. And yeah, so I'm like, cool. So I'm off to this one now, and we'll see if this one actually plays out the way that it should play out. Almost at the drop off with this order. Can't wait to get all these cases of wine out of the car. I can feel the difference in the weight. Car is riding totally different. I guess you can say I'm riding around and I'm holding weight. Good thing I found this dolly, otherwise this job would really suck to complete. I like how the clients always tell you it's so much easier than what it really is. Why won't you just not say the word easy? Because when she said, oh yeah, it's just a really easy drop off. You just go there, drop the items off. There'll definitely be people there to help you. There's no one here to help me except with the dolly. But I'm not tripping. This dolly is working out great. Alright, in the sharing economy, if they say a job is hard, that means the complete opposite. That means it's going to be super easy. If they say, hey, look, it's going to be really busy this weekend, maybe it won't be really busy this weekend. If they say it's going to rain this week, maybe it won't rain this week. If they say it's going to be sunny, maybe it's gonna rain. It's always a total opposite of whatever they say. If they say this job's gonna be simple, it's probably not gonna be simple. At this next Uber Eats pickup, where is this one headed to? Downtown. I don't know how I got myself in this one. It's all about the weather right now. It's so nice outside, it brings everyone out. And what's going on now? Last week when I had the rental car, the weather wasn't so great. It was like off and on raining. And now it's like, it looks like LA out here today. And whenever we have these nice days like this, people from all over the Bay come to the city and do stuff, and it just makes traffic crazy. And then on top of that, when we have rainy days, they don't have construction on those rainy days. So as soon as it's sunny, there's more construction going on, and they close off more streets, and it's like a double-edged sword. This delivery kind of sucks. It's gonna take me about an hour to complete. I called the customer about 20 minutes ago and explained to her that, you know, it may take me about 15 minutes to find a parking spot. And she was like, oh, that's totally fine. Yeah, definitely bring it up. So I'm gonna, maybe I should like park like 5 blocks. I'm not, if you guys notice, sometimes I just illegally park and I'm totally cool with it. Sometimes I'm like, I'm smiling about it, I'm happy about it. I'm like, yay, I just illegally parked. Other times I don't do that because I know certain areas you can get away with illegally parking, and certain times you can get away with illegally parking, like on a Sunday, or usually, you know, after 6 p.m. Just certain times you can get away with it. Certain times you can't get away with it. And right now is one of those times that I'm not gonna be able to get away with it. If I park my car over there in front of that hotel, two things are gonna happen. I'm gonna walk back outside and I'm gonna have a big fat ticket, or I'm gonna walk outside and I'm gonna have to pull out my phone and request an Uber because my car is gonna be gone. They're gonna tow it, you know? It's about that time I head to the East Bay. I got a couple chores I gotta do around the house before the Airbnb folks move in for the month. And I also gotta get my stuff in, move out for the month. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I lived in Santa Barbara, we would do this all the time, like scramble and rent your room out and go out of town for a little bit, travel, and then come back, and you still got the same place and you're still paying the same rent, and you know, you just go back to life just as normal, you know. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna miss Simon and I'm missing Vanessa. Say hello to today's vlog, Vanessa.
What? Oh, hi.
Got everything at the house squared away. Now I'm back off to the city. All right, just picked up another Uber delivery. Let's go drop this one off. See how much I make off of this one. This one is also going up in the 1.2 surge, so I'm gonna have to be smart and cut my request off for now. Just knocked out another Uber Eats delivery. I think I'm gonna go online with Caviar, because that way I can see where I'm going. I kind of got a feeling that traffic's gonna be tight downtown, so I kind of want to avoid downtown. And on Uber Eats, you gotta go where they send you. Caviar, you get to pick where you go. I hate Siri right now. Okay, I just sent a message. What I said was, sorry, I'm not gonna arrive until around 9. Siri wrote, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna rob her around 9. Just sent this to someone that I'm meeting up with tomorrow, and they're probably like, what? You're gonna rob her? So I'm waiting on them to respond, and this is gonna be really awkward. I haven't been vlogging for a minute, and I've been on the phone for like 2 hours. Now I'm finishing up one more delivery. What time is it? It's what, 7:30, something like that? I can't wait till this delivery is over. I'm really craving some yogurt right now. What's up with these slow elevators? They're like creeping along. It's the first of the month. It's the first of the month. Don't forget your rent. So when you go to a building and you see a sign up that say, don't forget to pay your rent, just imagine what type of building that is.